Hi and welcome back to Let's Win Darkest Dungeon. I'm Fwop, and this is my Dark Renaissance series where we learn to crush the game. And after the recent patches, I'm a little nervous, I must admit. There's been a lot of balance changes to shift the enemies up a notch. I think stress has been increased across the board in the darkness, but I can't tell. We've already looked through these bad boys. I've equipped Gabard, Griot, Disma, and Fourneau. And we're gonna kill the Necromancer. Did you see that coming? Did you? Alright, they already got level 5 weapons. It's time for level 5 skills. What do we get here? 5 more accuracy, and that's it? Fine. What do we get here? Crit chance and accuracy. Alright. Bleed points go up by 1 to 4 per round. +1 speed, +1 accuracy, and +1 crit chance. What? That's off the chain. Stress heal goes up. Do I want to unlock heroic end? I don't have that much money yet. At least these are not horrifically expensive. Alright, 5% extra on holy damage and the standard benefits. That actually might not have increased my crit chance. Uh-oh, look, stun base goes up by 10% per level. 240, okay. There you go. Stunning blow does get better per level. Just a rounding error. Let's take it as we're going up against the Hag, but Bulwark of Faith, the Hag is no time to be using these weak-ass heals, and Bulwark of Faith, she really doesn't do that much direct damage, she just throws you in the pot. Need I remind you that the pot is ultra brutal. Okay, definitely want Grape Shot Blast against her, as you can hit her and the pot at the same time. Point blank is good for the pot. If he gets sucked into the pot, when he comes out, he'll be able to point blank it to save the next person, unless he goes right back in. Yep, that. They should have buffed steady, take aim, I think. Duelist advanced, standard. Open vein, 4 points. Looks like it bumps up 4 points. But I don't really like open vein. I mean, actually, it's quite good. It does more damage overall than Wicked Slice, of course, especially with that stacking awful bleed, but I could be fishing for crits with point blank. I mean pistol. Point blank crits are, of course, absolutely awful. Now we're not going up against the Hag, I was just talking about it. Stun base, 165%, up 10%. So that's nice. Yep, bleed increases to 4 points per level. Breakthrough, sadly causing debuff now. It's not actually sad. Let's take that all the way to the end. 28% extra damage and 9 accuracy. That should be used to make up for, because she's already got a bunch of pretty wicked attacks. Maybe I'll leave off Wicked Hack, actually. It's got a higher crit chance. And her crit chance does get kind of out of control, but it's only 5% extra crit chance, whereas if it bleeds is 5% more accurate and adds 12 points of bleed. So I think I'll go with if it bleeds. Apparently Iron Swan was good enough to deserve a nerf. Can't say I totally understand that, but hey. Alright, we'll do it like this. We'll see. I can always switch back to Wicked Hack. And we are right at the 10k mark. You know that is where I like to be. I have equipped everyone. I took Hell's Hairpin because it's off the chain. Awesome. The penalties don't apply unless you are totally losing. And Heavy Boots for protection. Also makes her kind of slow. Incredibly fast because we have the dodgy sheath and the drifter's buckler here. Extra fast and dodgy. Here's another slow one with resistance, and we went ahead and nerfed that dodge to the bottom of the barrel to give us bonus crit and accuracy on him. Because of course he has all the extra unholy damage abilities which will strike down. Also Hatred of Eldritch, which will serve us well against that Necromancer. Hatred of Eldritch here too, so this is kinda, and Unholy. And Hatred of Eldritch, yeah, this is the crew for taking out a Necromancer. Maybe bosses in general. And let's keep Inspiring Tune on us because apparently stress is pretty brutal these days. Alright, we put a Book of Rage for the speed, and we took the Moon Cloak because I plan on fighting in the dark if I can. I like to get Party Ballad right off the bat to increase everyone's speed. That'll give you my slow characters a chance to go before some of the enemy, and my fast characters, it will guarantee it, plus the accuracy and crit chance are just, whoa, brutal. Let's start off with solo. We can switch back to Inspiring Tune if I feel like it. Which means I do want him in the front. So it should go something like this. Perfect. And it will be a medium quest against the Necromancer. I wonder if they do long ones. The cash is going to be good. We are level 4, which is the premium level for striking down level 3 bosses, I believe. I have yet to see, whoa, XP, 32 XP to get to level 5. Whoa. Still, you get more XP the higher level the stuff is, the missions are. We're not going to skimp on food. We're going to take 2 shovels, 2 keys, 1 of everything else, 4 torches. Cause, yeah, I'm not sure what the balance is anymore. Be extra cautious after a patch, guys. I don't know if I have... If you've never thought about it, there's a little meta you might want to put some thought into. And let's bring... You know what? That should be plenty. Actually, I'm going to bring in extra holy water, because if you encounter a shrine or 2 for the damage buff, or there's some good things for holy water in the ruins. Is this enough? Yeah, I already checked out the camping skills.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying
I was
results.
kind of hoping for
having learned all I could from my visiting guests,
narration, but
I murdered them as they slept.
But I do love all the narration. Okay, let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Camp now or camp before the boss. Since we don't have any uber heals, is he at the very back? Does he need... Yeah. Alright, so she is limited to just breakthrough and adrenaline rush. Unless she moves forward or things get mixed up. Crusader, Holy Lance can be used from the back, and yet... You know, maybe that's actually the way to be. He's so slow, things might die beforehand. We'll see, maybe I'll have to move the Jester to the back. To make my Crusader palatably... Let's see, what about this? Because all of her abilities are from the front. Alright, let's go with Inspiring Tune just because of party setup. Alright, here are the extra dodgy gargoyles. 25 dodge is pretty serious. But that's what Party Ballad is for. I mean, Battle Ballad. You can take the sky from me. Okay, they're not dodgy enough.
decimated.
Let's take some crits to just, you know,
A singular
reduce
strike.
all that stress. They're surprised. Stun resistance is 30%. I now know that my stun base is 140, which means if we hit, it'll be stunned. She is too close to use if it bleeds. Oh, it only attacks the middle. Ah, I see. Now it all becomes clear. I don't particularly feel like debuffing myself. Let's stack this, as we might actually have a fight in this room coming up.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Ooh, good start. I see why Wicked Hack. Since there's going to be a lot of skeletons here, let's take Wicked Hack. Breakthrough, Yawp, and Rush, Adrenaline Rush. We could leave off. Yawp is really good though. We can leave off Adrenaline Rush. Alright. Kicks down a notch. And, oh, there's no fight. Look at us. Look at this. Plus 6 speed, plus 10 crit. Oh. If only. Halt. I see a backpack. Show me the boss. Yes. Yeah. Aw. Fine. If I were the boss, I'd be in a back room because I'm quivering with fear. Excellent. Let us... 26% chance. Yeah, let's try and weaken him. Maybe we can kill him with breakthrough if I feel like it. 7 to 12, not enough. What about this one? 13 to 20.
As
Whew.
the fiend falls,
Like I said, if it bleeds, that crit chance, the 5% crit chance, not like
a
ultra
devastating
impressive.
blow.
Let's hack this guy to
Obliterated.
pieces so this arbalist, bone marksman, can only make the poor choices that it deserves. Fish for crits. That's what I'm doing again now. I figure I won't be able to kill this thing in one shot. Maybe we can stun it. I should have checked my chances. They're probably pretty good with a level 5 stunning blow, I hope. We're not going to get a chance. Let's go ahead and maximize stress for loss. It seems to be quite effective. It doesn't appear to have actually missed anyone. Oops, that will make my Crusader worthless. And it's really hard to give up attacking something that attacks at first rank.
Cannot be left unanswered.
Yeah, it does look like stress damage is higher.
Promises success.
Move amulet. You're not long for my inventory, but I won't immediately throw you away because someone in the comments will cringe. I love you guys. But you're such wusses. I wasn't gonna leave that. Who leaves stuff like that? Okay. Blight disease. 80, 70, 80, 85. How are you so blight and disease resistant? Robust. Thick-blooded. Alright. You get to open everything. Locked sarcophagi. Keyword locked means key. We are filling up our inventory. And it's getting darkish. Let's fight these 4 fights. Most likely 4 fights. And then camp. we'll let it get kind of dark in here. Alright, don't want to use breakthrough, as of course now it causes debuffs, and I guess I'm not even going to be tempted. Am I? Uh-oh. Such a wicked hack. Whew. Love me some Hellions, I do.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Farewell move amulet. There we go. I didn't ditch the torches quite yet. I do want torches to be kind of important. Look at that. I don't think I've seen 2 bone bulwarks in the same party yet. I do think the speed increase is is immediately effective. Let's fish for crits on these guys, as trying to kill one of these to move them up is not a great idea. So I just want to get rid of them as soon as possible for their awful attacks. Obviously they don't bleed, but what? I guess your chance to inflict bleed increases. That will take care of the marksman in 2 turns. So let's focus on taking out one of these bulwarks at the front. Now it will take him out in 1 turn. Perfect. Yeah. Nice.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Very nice. Yeah, so
as victories mount, so too will resistance.
that is not worthwhile to me. So yeah, let's look at this. Yeah, I think your chance to inflict bleed, it must be over 100%, or we couldn't have inflicted bleed on that skeleton with its 100% resistance. So, chance to inflict statuses does increase with ability level. Something that I'm totally not surprised. But I had not been able to confirm until now. Don't touch it, any of you douchebags. Citrine. No. I find Party Ballad to be awesome. It basically says all of us go first. Alright, so I could wicked hack this thing directly, but if I shift it in the front too by killing someone, that's way more efficient, and I can fish for crits with a 30% crit chance and reduce everyone else's stress to 0. So, there you go. 6 to 11. I would have fished for crits, of course, but I have no stress. Wahaha. And I figured we got some AoE. Let's do it.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
Two
is a slow
portraits.
and insidious killer.
Slow and insidious killer is my middle name. Do I need the portraits? I'm not all that hot on upgrading the tavern, so nope. And we'll fight this fight in the total absolute darkness.
The darkness holds much worse than mere
Before we
trickery.
camp. Uh-oh, Bone Commander, Spearman, Noble. This is a trio of my least favorites. Yes. No, it's so fast. How is it so fast? At least they can't hit for crap. Alright, they have some of these guys. It had 120, yeah. The bleed must be pretty good. 7 to 12 damage. Alright, yeah. Let's just take her incredible crit chance up against this thing with all the health. His 2. No. Let's pick off the guys in the back row. Alright, we got a stun. That should lead us to our own stun resistance. Let's kill that. Thank you, Lance. I banished your mom last night. Bone courtier. 7 to 12, not going to be enough. Not going to be enough to do anything. Let's take this guy out if we can.
Not dissuade the sharpened blade.
I would have feasted on your heart, but due to your reanimated nature, that isn't plausible. Anyway, she doesn't really like to overthink it. There could be a fight right outside this door. But I suppose not taking damage
These nightmarish
or
creatures
suffering
can
a
be
crit
felled. They can be beaten.
is better. Oh look, we'll know. Alright, so let us pop this. Look, we're all a little wounded. Thanks, ground pound. We'll pop out the door, and we'll come back around to decrease our light to the max. Let's see, where? Oh, and I left something in that room because I am a douchebag. We have plenty of food to explore the rest of the dungeon.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Now I just want to end every one of Wayne June's quotes with your mom last night. Furtive and vulnerable. Your mom last night. Sorry guys, sorry. I swear. Sometimes these just childish impulses take over. So let us go with the stress resist on everybody. Bandit sense. Clean guns. Our scouting is already boss. 3 left. 10 accuracy and 20% damage. Remember, the Necromancer is not a size 2 monster. So I'm actually going to go with Sharpened Spear. Or 10 accuracy on him. Let's go with 10 accuracy, stress resistance and 10 accuracy, so the whole party is stress resistant. As I don't think dealing damage is going to be the problem with this highly experienced crew of badasses. And of course we chose the Highwaymen surprise bonus so that we can adventure in the dark because it's amazing.
The light.
Note that you can get a kind of negative rest feature where everyone flips out right before they rest, which totally sucks. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like stress was secretly buffed a little bit. Stress damage. Alright, what do we leave in here? I guess we were coming back anyway. Oh, that. I didn't have to use that holy water, but oh no, an extra trap. That I haven't scouted. Well, F you, game. I'm going back this way. Yeah, I'll take an extra fight over an extra trap any day. Maybe I will surprise the crap out of this fight. Maybe I won't.
Executed.
Maybe it doesn't matter.
Be gone, fiend.
Yes, be gone, fiend. Consider yourself impugned. Alright, a trap we can deal with. Alright, these guys are probably equally trap resistant, says my little look into their stats. Alright, 3 meals left. We should be good to go, even if we wander around a bit. Thank Thank you for being so fast. Thank you, Book of Rage, for being so awesome.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in
Okay, that could have been
concentration.
worse. But it wasn't great. Ah. Thank you, stress resistance. That's how fast those things are. Let me just point that out. These things are damn fast. Okay, this is definitely the time to use this. We'll have a round or two of combat to let that ease off, and there's no combat happening anytime soon afterwards. Fishing for crits, or apparently straight up kills. Jester's no joke.
Laden with loot.
Jesters are
Often low
no
on supplies.
joke. Slightly ajar, so it's not locked. That means it's full of hidden treasure, right? Our scout is insane. We'll go through here, we'll peek into this hallway. Burning our light down. Ooh, confession booth. Ring, ring, ring. Confession booth. We'll only drink. Let's go with torn rotator cuff. Plutomania. Do whatever. Too much sin to bear, it's fine. I figured he's someone who's likely to get crits with that pistol shot, so not too worried about his history of sin. Okay, 2 meals left. We're on the border of not having enough food. Yeah, okay. I do have a holy water. I could have made that 30%, but I'm totally fine with you getting 20% damage.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this
Right
place.
in time. There's a chest room coming up, so I really want to save that key. Let's smash the cabinet.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I'm gonna trade a holy water for this because we pretty much got all the buffs we wanted, and that was on the best person possible. I must admit, 20% damage with Unholy Lance. It's gonna brutalize these guys. No, why? Yeah, stress damage definitely seems to have gone up. Let's try and take this guy out before he acts. Apparently, since I can kill those outright without even critting, they were a good choice. Okay, we got some dodges, got some stun resist. Aw, I can't even Holy Lance him. Lame. Fishing for crits, especially on our most stressed out person. Her too. Monster type Unholy. Have at thee. Six more damage than her attack.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Bandages. I don't have that much heal to go around, so... Oh, whatever. I'm definitely gonna ditch something. Oh, I guess I'm gonna... Okay. We are gonna use up this last key, which will free up space. Otherwise, I might ditch
Glittering
something.
gold, trinkets
What?
and baubles, paid for in blood.
No citrine. No. He's got all the resist. Go! Alright, way to resist that. Alright, 3 rooms left, 2 food. resist. I wish you could get some kind of Jekyll and Hyde buff.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Just as a fan of literary works in general. No scouting, huh? Well, we've got our buffs on. We're ready for this. We're probably gonna just absolutely own. In an effort to not get stressed out by this goblet-wielding douchebag, let's increase everyone's speed so we go before it does. Let's fish for crits on our highest stress dude. And let's stun this. It's up to me to determine whether stun locking is feasible. Turns out it's completely unnecessary. What? Okay, we're ditching that. Yep. Presumably the boss wouldn't be so gauche as to be in the second to last door. Okay, lots of room. Anti-venom is not going to serve me well when there's only one hallway left. The traps don't even dish out poison. She dodged because hellions. Used up all of our shovels because, you know, I'm awesome at predicting stuff. And we don't have anything more to use our food for except not dying in the boss fight, so let's do it. Here we are. Only loot to look forward to. And Necromancer gained 30 hit points. And if that's it, it's gonna be game over real fast, son. Alright, let's look at that stress damage. Significant, but definitely not enough to crack these hardened badasses. As an unholy eldritch with not enough bleed resist to save yourself. Alright, you might not even be able to avoid the stun. Ow! Ow! And the poison. There you go. That's 12 more damage. Call that 68 damage. 32% chance to crit. Oh my goodness, band of thugs. They do, of course, all have like hatred of unholy. Matter of fact, some of them had doubled down on hatred of unholy and eldritch.
With no living sinew to actuate them.
That's why I love those. Those are some of my favorite quirks. At the end of last episode, I might have said protection percent is one of the best things you can get with a positive quirk. Hatred and Slayer are absolutely fantastic. Okay, we're just gonna go with the little stress relief. Not that anyone's feeling stress after absolutely murdering the Necromancer in his lair.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Stun and blight skills, no penalties is really nice. But they don't have blight skills. I'm still. You confuse me, Red Hook. Do we want 250 cash? I want 250 cash and more. My items rock the crap out of those. Alright, Necromancer down. Don't think you can use keys on these bad boys. 20% heal received. Now remember, this would work with their self-heal. So that's at least 1 point of damage, maybe 2 every attack, which is not bad. But, oh. So I guess I might as well. Alright guys, sorry, that might actually have been climactic. It was such a brutal murder. And we did pull out a ton of cash somehow. 13k? How did I break that? Plus the 10 from quest rewards, because quest rewards are no joke at higher levels and especially versus bosses. And of course we are rolling in the busts, so we may get... Oh my goodness, it's gonna take forever to get to level 5. Alright, that could be worse. That is worse. This means nothing anymore. And at this point, it's replacing positive traits with this BS. Everyone knows I don't go below 50% hit points.
I was lord of this place.
Alright, Necromancer.
Before the crows and rats made it their domain.
Oh no, did I forget to put people in the sanitarium? Let's just do that quick. These guys can rock out some more bosses. Oh, I wanted to look at... Let's... Oh. Ah, are we there yet? No, 70 balls. Torn rotator cuff. I'll get rid of Klepto. Nomad wagon. Look at all the choices. Solar crown. Stress resist. Not stress resist. Great. Not okay. Sensor's pretty good. -8 max hit points with like what, 1 health? Crest, let's look at the sanitarium's a big upgrade. 36 crests. This will leave me with 21. A stack. I would have to get more than 2 stacks in the next mission. It shouldn't be unlikely. Oh, probably 1 stack in the quest reward will do it.
An increasing stockpile of curious trinkets.
It's not like I need to upgrade the sanitarium ASAP.
Places.
I keep looking. Yeah, see this is like optimal. Deadly is a preferred. Anything that increases your base stats, I would say, is generally awesome. I think I would say that dodge bonus is the weakest. On guard is fantastic. First turn movement. Just going over what I like. This is weak. Any in-camp bonus from a positive quirk is pretty weak, as far as I can tell. Although the leper, this is probably best on a leper. I don't find blight or bleed resist all that necessary at the moment. So, off guard is horrific. As that first turn is where often you can crush your foe and gain the advantage that will cause you to suffer incredibly little over the course of a fight. So the Nomad wagon's looking pretty sharp. Next quest, let's look for sick items. What? Paralyzer's Crest, 15% chance to stun, plus 10 accuracy, -4 crit chance. That's pretty good and kind of cool. I've never seen that before. Here's another long mission. Bounty Hunter stun and bleed skills. 6,000. Archer's Ring. That is a common one that I've never had the chance to have, but is amazing. 20 accuracy for only 1 crit chance. Please, I would take that in a second. So that's nice. Not really what I'm looking for on my Crusaders. Shall we murder the hag next time? We got these fully buffed out, ready to go, guys. So I think she's going down. So when you guys come back, I'll treat you to another display of horrific ultimate badassery. And we'll take down one of our level 3 targets. Quest targets, I suppose. But until then, good luck in your own game, and I'll see you later.